So in 5 days, High Realms will update, and I'm going to be walking you through some of the stuff that we have planned, not only for this update, but beyond. A lot of people keep asking for different features, and I'm here both to confirm and deny certain features. If you're unfamiliar with High Realms, this is my game. It is a skyblock game. What does skyblock mean? Well, you first start out on a tiny island. It will not look like this. This is my island that I've been working on for a bit. I made my own forest. I made my giant tree. I made this cool spire. So essentially, the game is all about getting the best stuff, okay? Getting the riches, getting the best tools, getting the best combat, leveling up, and beating the hardest mobs. And then, of course, there's all kinds of hidden content that you can go and explore. There's like secret quests, there's secret badges. So now that you're caught up, I'm going to go through our plans for this game because I think you're going to be as excited as I am. So the first thing that we're doing is we're revamping the forest. In this update, you're going to see a much bigger forest. So this current size is about a third or 1/4 of the new forest. It won't be as easy as coming over here, dashing through, and killing Grimthorns. The other thing, we're introducing our new mobs. We have some new stuff you can find. I'm not going to tell you exactly what. I want you to wait until the update. Now, we're not going to stop here with the forest, all right? In the next update, you're going to be seeing a portal to a future world with new mobs. Maybe a boss. Yeah, I can confirm we're doing our first boss in that world. I'm excited by that. We're also reworking our mob system, so a lot of the times you'll see these guys kind of stuck, and we are currently in beta, but that's kind of annoying. I hate it when I go into a server or hear people saying the mobs are broken again. Bruh. People killed the mob and they're still alive somehow, so we're fixing that. Don't worry. So yeah, expect a new portal. It is called the Darkfang Mire.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Scared, right? You should be scared. The next thing you're going to notice inside the next update is we have a new area. So we are expanding the mines. There's going to be a new area. We might be blocking these off, and here's why. A lot of people just come over here, they don't read the signs, and they come over here and then they die. And they do it again and again and again. So we're probably going to be blocking this off soon. So don't be surprised if we do. A lot of people aren't going to want us to block it off, but if you're not leveled up enough to be in these zones anyway, you don't really belong in them. This probably won't really affect most of you that have been playing the game for a while. It's going to be more so affecting new players. So for the new area, I'm just going to tell you right now so you know where to go. It's going to be back here. So you're going to see a new doorway. I'm not going to spoil what it looks like. I'm not going to tell you what's in it. You can keep an eye on our Twitter at _High Realms, or you can join our Discord at discord.gg/High Realms. And that's where we post teasers. And of course, we're going to have more weapons. This is going to be full of, say like 5 more items you can grind for. We've got a new underling. I'm not going to spoil which one, but a new underling is coming. We have some new blocks coming. The other great news, if you didn't see, is we will have an obby pack now. It is a premium pack. I know what you're thinking, DV dude. Why do you got to make everything cost money? We don't really do that for everything, but here's the thing. This stuff here helps the game get discovered. The last time we had a ton of people purchasing stuff, Roblox sent us 40,000 players. No joke.
Where one is really monetizing, which is very difficult with that same thing, we're going to give them a nudge.
This is just a means to an end. We need to be able to afford to continue development on the game. The good news is all of these here, you are going to be able to trade except for the skies and the portals, all right? Skies and portals are not tradable, but all of these things here, you see all of this. If you really want these, like fog effects and such, they will be tradable soon. We are working on a marketplace. You're going to see a new NPC over here called Saeed. You can come up to him and he's going to open up the marketplace. It's kind of like a bazaar system, and you're going to be able to go and browse and buy stuff without ever having to leave the server, which is really nice. The other cool thing is you're going to be able to sell stuff overnight while you're sleeping, so you don't have to be in the game. Now, we might be able to make it so that you can have like a shop on your island that opens up all your listings. We might think about doing something like that. So if you want people to come to your island and they can kind of shop your stuff, you could do that. I would say within the next 2 months. All right, I know that's a long time. It's a long time, and here's why. We want to make sure the marketplace is pretty stable and there's no economy issues. There's no like, oh my gosh, someone just duped like 1 million trophies. Did I say trophy? Yes, trophies are coming. We have 1 trophy coming in this update. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's pretty awesome. We're also going to be making it so it's a little easier for you to sell soon. So, hit that max sell button. We did add that, and it's going to be able to exceed 1,000, which, like, if you have 100,000, you just sell all. The other thing we're going to try to do, probably won't be coming up with this update, but pretty soon, you're going to be able to go over here, and it'll just show you all the different blocks that you can sell. And then we're going to have, like, probably a junk collector that just shows you everything else. We're also planning on more workbenches. So we currently have this one. This is just your main workbench that opens up the global crafting. But the idea is that we're going to have eventually like a furniture workbench that only shows you craftables for furniture. So when you go to the crafting thing, you're not having to like go through all of this. I am a player too. I have to go through the same pain you do. It's really annoying when you're just trying to like get ideas for your island and build, and you're having to like sort through like hay bales and like weapons and just a bunch of random stuff. Let's talk about some of the other updates coming up so you can get as hyped as I am, because I'm super hyped for our updates. I know it seems like we've been going pretty slow. We are going to be updating every 2 weeks. Next update is coming up in 5 days. Thanks for your feedback. We were going to do monthlies, but everyone's like, dude, we want more stuff. Weekly would just be too fast. I think everyone would have trouble trying to keep up. We could create too much content too quickly, and as a result of that, you're just going to be like, dude, there's too many weapons, there's too many blocks, there's too many this, that. So we want to do things slowly and just make sure everything's got a purpose. So before I jump into some other stuff, I just remembered a couple things. One is mobile players are going to be really happy about this update. You can just single block place. A lot easier for you to place blocks, a lot easier for you to plant, a lot easier for you to farm plants. So you're going to like the mobile update. We're going to continue to improve that. Console we'll eventually get to. A lot of people have been asking for console. We'll get to it. We also have some really cool stuff, secret stuff coming in, not this update, but the next updates. There's also finally some uses for those keys. Not going to spoil what, but you're going to see what we have planned for the keys. Same for the Moolah badge. I know a lot of people are trying to figure out the Moolah stuff. It's coming, so you can't get it yet. All right, so you can stop trying. We'll let you know when it's time to move. You'll know. You'll know. We also have new fencing coming in the next update and some really cool stuff like drop announcements. So if you get like a really cool thing, you're going to get a little announcement across servers if it's really, really cool. Now, leaderboards. I've been testing them. I've been watching the data. I just want to make sure they're stable, but pretty soon we're going to have leaderboards coming in. We might also put them inside the game, but currently they're planned on the web. So you can see everyone's like top, who's killed the most slimes, who's killed the most, Grimthorns, who's got the most money, who's harvested the most, wheat or watermelons, who's got the most gold, all that. All of that is currently being tracked. It will be starting fresh. So the only thing that won't be fresh on the leaderboard is how much money you've got and levels and such, because obviously that's not like a cumulative thing. That's just like literally what's your balance. Most kills, most harvested, most mined will have a season. And once we launch the leaderboards, that'll be season 1. The other news I have are for the people that do this. And then they're like, I can't get up because they don't have any block and they don't have flight, so they can't get up. We are going to be working on a spawn location change. So a lot of people are, upset that they can't change their spawn location. We are working on a spawn location change fairly soon. We might make it a free thing, might be a coin thing. We're not really sure yet. And then, of course, I can confirm we will have a Halloween event. With that will be a temporary event with a bunch of new stuff and limiteds. And then, of course, we're going to have a permanent world as part of that. Same with the Christmas or holiday events. We're going to have one of those. That's going to be on a winter world. So I can confirm we are going to continue to work on new worlds, new weapons, new items, new progression, and new mechanics in the game. So it's not just going to be all about like getting the best weapons all the time and new blocks and trophies and stuff. We're going to continue to work on new mechanics as well. We also have a lot of stuff coming for underlings, so be excited about that. We have new behaviors coming for mobs, so you're going to be able to see like really cool stuff with your mobs. We got new themes coming. Also, we're going to be making more themes and skies that you can unlock for free. So for example, during the Halloween event, you're going to be able to earn a cool Halloween portal. So it's not just about spending money all the time. We hear you. We want you to actually be able to unlock stuff for free as well. And so we're going to continue to mix that up. We'll, continue to do the premium limiteds. And then we're going to also be doing free portals as well. And if you didn't know, we've done a lot of free portals already. This one was free. We also have the beta portal that was free. So the tester one. And we also have a slime portal, which is this one. I think it looks really cool. And of course, we're going to continue to work on new mechanics like fishing. Yes, fishing. Possibly pets. We've been talking about pets lately, and not so much pets, but more like animals. Although I have a really cool idea. It's going to blow your mind if you were to see it. Yeah, we might do it. It's probably going to be a little bit later in the year. Expect a lot of cool updates. The reason why I wanted to do this video is a lot of people are thinking like the game's dying. There's only a couple hundred players on right now. That's just because most people that played it have already reached like the best tools. They already reached the best mobs. They maxed out their levels. They have the best crops. What else is there to do if they don't really know how to make, island builds and such? So don't worry. The game is not dead and far from it. Plus, once we have the trading economy or marketplace, that's when things are going to start popping, because then you're going to actually have a trade economy. Anyway, that's it for me. I'll see you next update. Peace.